all, how are you going? Welcome to another round of Redski's Righteous Readings in the temporary setup we have got going on here at the moment. Taurus. Hi. How are we going, ball gang? I hope you're doing exceptionally well. So lovely to see you. If you're first timers, welcome. I am Redski. If you're coming back again, thank you for joining me once again. You're here for your August 2021 main monthly Celtic cross reading we're going back to with full clarifiers. I'm very looking forward to this reading. I've had a really good feeling for Taurus today. I was actually going to do Leo's reading, but your card came flipping out, and then I realised I hadn't done your video yet. So for some miraculous reason, I must have somehow skipped my ball gang. So I usually do my readings in order, unless for some reason, you know, I'm feeling not so drawn to it. But today, Taurus, it's funny because I had a bit of an inkling that we would be doing Taurus, but I thought I had already done it, and then your card flipped out, and I thought I'd just check it, and guess what? I hadn't done it. So the Divine was giving me a very clear message that, ball gang, you're next. Don't mind the nows, as I said in previous videos, temp, setup, camping, on the lam, on the lam this month. So, yeah, you're going to have to deal with a rather wretched, just all out, you know, unkept Redski. It's not the Nomski, let's just put it that way, but it's just for the now. So we'll go hobo for a bit. Why not? Go off the brisket. It's been a wild one. Hot mess comes to mind. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for August 2021 main monthly Celtic cross, baby. God, that card really wants to show its face. That Ace of Pentacles. Earth energy, Earth sign, boom, 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 jiggy, boom, boom. First decadent. Maybe you are. Taurus's. The ace being, you know, ace is one. If you're dealing with a deck of cards, I was playing poker last night. Oh, shuffling teeny tiny cards is weird. Just the thought of it's making me crack a tower out. Oh, it's been a day, darling. It's been a day. Okay. Spirits and guides. What do we have coming in from a beautiful Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus runner of that sign for the August 2021 main monthly Celtic cross reading? Taurus. Taurus, please, for August 2021. I don't know why, Taurus, but I'm hearing slow and steady, pace it out, you'll be right. I don't know what that's in regards to. Maybe if you're doing some sort of pacey work, I don't know. Alright, let's hit this reading. Alright, I'll explain all placements when cards are drawn. Thank you. So if you just give me a moment, I'll get to it. Crossing obstacles and or issues, yeah? Okay, yeah. I hear you. Alright. Crowning, hanging above. Here. Foundation, ground, reason for this reading, please, Spirit. Foundational energy of this reading. Taurus. Past energy, leaving them now. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Future energy, what's coming in for Taurus? Okay. Outsiders looking in their views. Yep, okay. Oh, alright. And an outcome for this reading for you. Oh, wow. Cards are just flipping at chomping at the bit today, darlings. Chomping at the bit. Bottom of the deck, underlying energy for the reading. The Knight of Swords reversed. Oof, okay. So this is definitely a bit of a feeling of, you know, really in a bit of a war of words and mental abilities here. It's that, I'm feeling unable to get your thoughts into action, or your words into movement. It's that real feeling of feeling a bit conceited, feeling a little bit impulsive, and that these impulsivenesses are, you know, you're choking on your words, you're tripping on your words, and your impulsiveness, your need to get it out is making mistakes. Could be a bit of a dispute here, or disagreement over a third party relationship, woman, man, sexy animal, whatever you're into. I'm feeling a little bit foolish, feeling a bit simplistic, feeling a bit simple. Like, you just can't get it out right. You can't make it move right. You can't communicate right. Like when Mercury, see, this is exact example. When Mercury goes into retrograde, when Mercury goes into retrograde, exactly what I just did is what I was trying to explain then, if you can understand that at all. So the underlying energy for the reading was the Knight of Swords reversed. You currently, first position energy is the King of Swords in reversed. That's interesting, because this is saying that you're feeling like you're being pursued. You're being pursued to ruin. Someone is out to get you. You feel someone is very cruel towards you, selfish, sadistic. One that's there's someone around you creating a lot of unnecessary disturbance, making you very sad, making you very upset, making you feel a really outcasted outsider. Like you can't even, you know, argue back. It's like your words don't even carry weight. Crossing an obstacle and or issue, we have that 10 of Pentacles reversed. Oh, Taurus. This is really saying that you're very unhappy at the moment, darlings. 10s are completions of cycles. This is coming to a completion, but this crossing an obstacle issue is really about you feeling like you're just bringing in a loss, that you've got bad odds against you, that you've been almost robbed, cheated of a real possibility here. I feel like it's just been pissed away, gambled away, taken away, like sand through the hourglass. Like it was just something you really wanted. Crowning hanging above is the Four of Pentacles. So because of this, you're really cleaving hold of any monetary means that you have at the moment, including material assets and or money and materials. Really cleaving, holding, hoarding, grabbing, not wanting to let go, not wanting to loan money out at the moment either, being like a Scrooge McDuck kind of thing. Just, you might be also blocking your heart chakra because you're holding onto things so tightly. Not only are you putting yourself in a position not to lose anything, but you're also putting yourself in a position not to gain anything. It's a double-edged sword, that one. Foundation, root, reason of reading, 7 of Pentacles. Right. So you really are assessing everything, Taurus, through this August period. You're really bundling up everything that you've, gained, acquired, financials, materials, assets, bonds and bullion, darling. You're bountifying it all, bringing it all together to assess it, to look at it, to really get down to the digit of, could this sustain me? Could this be enough? Will this be enough? And will this make me happy? Could I, sit on my laurels on this one? Could I retire today and be happy? Could I leave this now and be able to sustain myself? You're asking yourself the big questions. Past energy leaving you now. And this is the 4th Pentacle card out of 5 cards. 4th Pentacle card out of 5 fucking cards. Page of Pentacle reversed now. So we've had the 10, the 4, the 7, and now the page. And it's not the last pentacle of the draw, but the past energy is clear. It says that there's been a bit of wastefulness, maybe a bit of rebelliousness, but there's been some illogical thinking on your part, Taurus. weren't seeing things right, you were being very unrealistic, you weren't really looking at it clearly, or you wouldn't allow yourself to accept it. You rosy-coloured glasses syndrome. I'd rather pretend everything is all good and chummy rather than accepting it for what it is, and hopefully that cloud won't dissipate and I have to see the truth of the reality that it's just not that way. Future energy, what's coming in for the ball game? Queen of Wands. I like this because the future energy is looking bright, even though the past energy may have been a bit skewed. You know, that Queen, she's lovely, she's generous, she's warm, she's sympathetic, she's understanding, she's extremely friendly, good hostess, gracious, with charm, elegance. You know, she's chastity and practical, yet she's sincere with the interest in others, and she has a real way of, you know, bringing in the people with the warmth. You know, she really lights up the room when she walks in. She is stunning, she is devoted, devout and honest, and appreciated by her peers for that. Advice from Spirit, 7 of Wands reverse, Taurus. You've got a lot of anxiety going on through August, and this is leading to a lot of hesitancy, which is causing losses. You're sitting on your hands. Spirit is telling you don't do this, because anytime we second guess, we question ourselves, we start to stagnate ourselves, we start to bring in that oh no, maybe not, and that it's not negativity, but it's not belief in self. You've got to have more belief in self. Back yourself. Outsiders looking in, this is not necessarily what's going on. It's their view, their perception, outsiders. 5 of Swords. So they see someone that's going to either win or be the loser. Be the victor or the dejected. One of the two groupings here. You know, we're going to battle. We've got the sword at the ready, and we are going to, you know, duke it until we are one or the other. A decision will be made here. Outsiders looking in see that you will be one of the two. They can't really decide which one you'll be, but they know that it's coming to a head. It's coming to a decision. Will you be victorious? Hopes and fears, 9 of Pentacles reverse. So this is talking about some roguery, some danger, or this feeling that you're going into choppy seas, the storms, you're going into the thick of it. This is really, you're losing faith. You may have also lost a valuable friendship or treasured possession, and this is making you feel really down and out and shitty. You hate losing things, Taurus. And Tauruses are so sentimental. They're such hoarders at heart. As I've said before, one of my sons has 3 out of the big 4 Taurus placements. Huge Taurus. Good Lord, no one keeps shit like he does. Like, sentimental to the point of a flaw. Now, hopes and fears, as I said, was the 9 of Pentacles reversed. The outcome is the 9 of Cups reversed. We've got 2 9s coming through strong and thick and fast here. The 9 of Cups reversed for this outcome is really talking about a lot of mistakes. A lot of material losses, which is really hurting you. It's hit you in the heart. It's really hurt you. You may have put your trust in someone that was untrustworthy, and you're really at an opposition of differences now. What you thought isn't the way it is now. It's like the blind has been lifted and the light is coming through, and you see shit for what it exactly is. Something you'd put a lot of time, effort, love, devotion, sentiment, maybe even monetary means into, has decided to spring a leak and not return the favour, or just to be a little bit roguish. A real rogue trader is what I want to say. It's hurt you. It's cut you to the quick. But you're not going to let it break. You're not going to let it break you, Taurus. You know, it may have made you have a few sleepless nights. But you won't let this break you. Let's clarify this now, Taurus, for August reading. I'll just pop that over. Let's give me a little bit of shuffle space. We do love a little shuffle space. Let's clarify the shit out of this for Taurus. For August. All cards are pre-shuffled to a fine art. Alright, Taurus. This King of Swords reversed in your current energy. Let's clarify this, please, spirits and guides. That King of Swords reversed. Why is the King of Swords reversed here? Because the Eight of Wands reversed. Okay, I'll explain it all at the end. Crossing obstacles and issues. We have that Ten of Pentacles reversed. Spirit, can we please? Yes, we may. Okay. Ooh, Four of Pentacles. Interesting, because the Four of Pentacles is the next card that I'm about to clarify, which it will be with the Empress in reverse, that foundational energy. Seven of Pentacles, backed by Page of Cups. Past energy, Page of Pentacles reversed, backed by the Lovers reversed. Ooh. Queen of Wands, backed by Six of Wands. Wow, this is interesting. Advice from Spirit, Seven of Wands reversed, backed by Three of Pentacles. Mastery, I like that. Outsiders looking in their views, Five of Swords, backed by the Chariot, sign of Cancer coming through here. We've got Gemini as well as Aries. No, not Aries, sorry, we don't have Aries. Got the wrong card. So my apologies. Sorry, itchy nose. Hay fever's a bitch today. Hopes and fears. We had the Nine of Pentacles reversed. This is clarified by the Fool reversed. Now, I want to clarify this outcome. Nine of Cups reversed. Why is this? I'm doing some weird sounds today, sorry. Whoa. Probably because I expected that to happen. I was waiting for something to pop and nearly tear my eyeball out. Spirit? Yeah, okay. The card came out sort of diagonally, so I just had to ask Spirit, why? So the Nine of Cups reversed was backed by that Knight of Pentacles reversed. Can I get another card, please, for that Nine of Pentacles reversed? As well as that Nine of Cups reversed this outcome. Thanks, Spirit. Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles. That's amazing. Nine of Cups reversed, the Knight of Pentacles reversed with the Queen of Pentacles upright. There's the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Feeling like we've got some choices going on up in here. We need to be very quick-witted at the moment, Taurus. We need to be perceptive, mind over matter. We need to let our communicative action, our strength of mind and communicative energy to suppress maybe, or to disembowel, I want to say actually. Another's energy. Someone's being really cheeky. I can hear. I know you are. I said you are, but why am I? You know, it's childhood twat crap. Yeah. Childhood banter and playground. Let me get a death stick while I sit with this for a moment, Taurus, because I do feel that Spirit has messages for you. If this isn't what you want, why are you giving it anything? Why not just accept it and walk away? But if this is what you want, why aren't you going towards it? Why don't you ask it to dance with you, Taurus? What's the worst that they could say? No? That was weird. What the fuck was that? Sorry, Divine, but what the fuck was that, Taurus? I'm guessing that's going to resonate with less than 1% of this reading. I have no idea what the hell that shit was about. But that Spirit's showing me the dance floor, but not your standard, you know, gym style humdiddly, like a real ballroom, like you know, gold glitz, you know, polished railings, like a real dance floor, like a strictly ballroom, like, you know, real professional. Like, I'm seeing feathers, red feathers, like red fluffy feathers, like not like a bird, like the underlay feathers of a bird, you know, like the little fluffy ones underneath, like the long, but red, bright red, like red, hot popping red, like real red. The feathers are going up, not down. So the feathers are flying up. So it's like you're passionate forward movement for something, but you want it to go up, whereas feathers would normally go down, you know what I mean? So it's like you want to go against the norm maybe, or something to that nature or degree. Well, that download was a little weird, I must admit. King of Swords reversed to the Eight of Wands reversed. That is someone that's cruel, sadistic, wants to get you, yet they're really putting a lot of jealousy into it, a lot of hatred behind it. This is someone that's downright fucking nasty. I don't know why your energy would be coming up like this, Taurus. You know, that King of Swords reversed is someone that's quite cruel, corrupt, you know, someone that's pretty nasty, really. You know, that creates conflict, cruelty, when that would take someone to ruin. The Eight of Wands reversed is all about jealousy, harassment even. You know, domestic quarrels, fighting, you know, bad shit. Fighting, hitting, punching, kicking, throwing through walls type shit. Because they want what they want. This King of Swords reversed, they want what they want. Taurus, I don't like this energy. It's almost like a danger read. It's like fight or flight type. Look at that energy though. The King of Swords reversed and the Eight of Wands reversed. That's hard. Alright, definitely going to get that death stick now after reading that first card placement. Good Lord, we haven't even got to the crossing obstacles and issues yet. Good Lord. Yeah, well, this is going to be an interesting reading. Grab a coffee, grab a food seat. Grab a freaking stool for your foot and sit down, okay? We're going to be here a while. That's what I was trying to say. God, hillbilly style, still can't get the words out right, you know? Jeez Louise. Sorry, Taurus, it's, I had to change the lighting slightly. The sun will be up shortly anyway, so you may get some more light in this reading yet. Crossing obstacles, issues, we have that Ten of Pentacles reversed, backed by the Four of Pentacles. Oof, Ten of Pentacles reversed, very unhappy, feeling like something's been stolen, roguery, gambling, you know, things not coming in as they should. Four of Pentacles, cleaving hold of what you've got because you feel like you've taken a massive hit in monetary and or financials. Really feeling like a lot of opportunities have slipped through the fingers, been gambled but not paid off. So what you've got left is you've got your hands and you are cleaving, clinging, grabbing like a motherfucker for the last straw kind of thing, that you don't want to lose another pentacle. You don't want to lose another opportunity either, but you don't want to lose another pentacle. You feel like you've lost a lot. You've taken a real hit. This hit has been costly. You feel. Crowning this reading, hanging above, is the Four of Pentacles with the Empress in reverse. Four of Pentacles, again, you're so cleaning hold of your damn money. But when we do that, we're not only not letting the pentacle get away, but you're maybe stopping some forwardness and some growth as well. Now, energy of the Empress in reverse really does speak to a feeling not in your greatest of time. Empress reverse is feeling a lot of inaction, a lot of lack of interest, lack of concentration, a lot of indecision, a lot of anxiety, maybe infidelity or possible infertility as well. For some of you, I'm seeing that you're cleaning all your money because you might have wanted to have a child with someone or were having a child with someone, and perhaps that didn't carry on, if you know what I mean. If that's the case, my most sincerest and utmost condolences to you if you had not have that come into fruition for you. I'll just leave it at that. I don't like the word, and I'm not going to use it, the miscarriage of anything, whether it's justice, childbearing. I find the word distasteful. But there has been a miss here. Whether someone has decided to go pokey, their ponky somewhere they shouldn't have, or whether you were hoping that they would ponk your ponky and get a result. Maybe you did, and it didn't work out right. Maybe you didn't, and that wasn't quite what you wanted either. Or maybe you're finding out someone was doing the baker at the same time, kind of thing. Diddle and the baker. It's a baker's loaf. But we've got the Four of Pentacles. You're grabbing hold of anything you can. In a world of uncertainty, we grab the one thing that's closest to us. And for you right now, that's anything that's material, attainable, anything that's within grasp. Foundation, root of reading, reason. We are fucking here. Seven of Pentacles, Page of Cups. Checking it all out. Everything that you've acquired, accomplished. All of that wealth. Lining it all up all pretty like. And saying to oneself, is it enough to sustain, to be comfortable? Page of Cups with that is talking about a real testament of being very studious, being very intent, being reflective, meditative, thinking it through, being very loyal, really, you know, opening up, having a real willingness to offer services and efforts towards a specific goal. You want to move forward here. Seeing you might be joining forces with a younger individual, or this could be your child. You're looking at the monetary needs that you've accrued in your life, because you're thinking about inheritance of the next generation for some, whether you have children or not. For others, you're looking at everything as, I have all this wealth, I have all this pinnacle, but I do not have the one thing I want. I can study, I can learn. Some things money can't buy, babies. I think that's the problem. You may be wanting a baby really bad. I don't know why I keep going back to that baby. I don't know. Just the divine is, I don't know. I'm just getting this real vibe that you want to cradle. You want to cradle a baby. And have a baby in your arms, a newborn, or a small child. Just the feel, the smell, the fact that they rely on their kin so much at that age. Past energy leaving you now. Page of Pentacles reversed with the Lovers reversed. But that past energy, yeah, it's not good, babies. It's not good. Page of Pentacles reversed. To me, let me just get that to the way. This speaks to me of real testament of, you know, being unrealistic, having all these dreams, living in a bit of fairyland, you know, all these hopes, wishes, dreams, but it's all just waste. It's all just illogical thinking. It's not genuine. It's not real. It's not attainable. It never was, maybe, perhaps, or whatnot. The Lovers reversed, Sun, Gemini coming through strong here, Taurus. It was just a failure to meet the test. Gave it a go. It didn't pay off. It was unreliable. There needed to be separation. It just created frustration. Whether that's in love or just marriage or a connection at all. Could be with your child as well if you have children. As I said, pages of younger individuals. Adolescent. But there's just a lot of interference from other people. Maybe it is your child that's interfering. It's just a disjointment here. Not being on the same page. Not seeing things the same way. Feeling like there's a real consensus of forgetting your youth, maybe a little bit. Having to be a bit stony cold. Interesting. Future energy, what's coming in? Queen of Wands, Six of Wands. Wandy, lots of passionateness. That Queen, very generous, very charming, very, very devoted, honest, upfront, loving, giving, warmth. Insight, maybe even good marriage material, much good potential there. Six of Cups with her tells me, Six of Wands with her tells me that, sorry, let me just get a sip of my coffee, my throat's getting all cracked out. It's all cracking like I've been singing an opera. Hate that dry throat. The Six of Wands with the Queen is really speaking about a conquest. That we are going to triumph. we're going to have some good news or an advancement here. But our desires, I finally realized, and we are going to have a result for these efforts now that we've finally worked out what it is we want. We want to be strong, charming, devoted. We want honesty from either ourselves or our potential person, our counterpart perhaps. We've got fire energy here, but really, really wanting the accolades, really wanting the appreciation from someone that's in a very authoritative, strong, charming energy. Vice for spirit, we have the Seven of Wands reversed, backed by the Three Pentacles. Seven of Wands reversed is a lot of anxiety, hesitancy, being a bit embarrassed as well. There's a lot of losses coming in here. Three Pentacles is saying that you are still trying to master. You're mastering what needs to be done. You're just not getting any forward movement here, it feels. Good at what you do, but it just doesn't mean you can sell ice to Eskimos. You're just not there yet. But you're trying to collaborate with other individuals to bring it up to the next level, to get some new vibes, juice, inspiration. You really want to be devoured. You really want to be a master street. You may need to work with others, though. There could be, coming together in business, the Pentacle, monetary, financial, security. Very fundamental energy. That three is really talking about really coming together, mastering the shit out of this. Outsiders looking in at their points of view, not necessarily what the fuck is going on, just what they think is going on. Five of Swords and the Chariot, sign of Cancer. Going to be the victor or the dejected, one of the two. You are moving very fast forward. With adversity, though, you're triumphing, strength, movement, balance, the yin and the yang, the zen of the light and the dark. You are embodying it all, giving it all to win this battle royale with this Five of Swords. You know you're going to be one of the two. You don't want to be the one leaving with the tail between legs and being projected. You want to have a victory here, and I do feel that you may, if this person, outsider, looking at you is even got the right idea at all. It's just their perception. Hopes and fears. We do hope and fear. Nine of Pentacles reverse and the Four reverse. Oh, I don't blame you. Roguery, robbery, someone taking a loss of an inheritance, a loss of security, a loss of the monetary. The Fool reverse is saying that you are neglecting all your responsibilities. When you lose the ability to grow, when you take a huge loss, a huge hit, maybe this is something to do with, I'm seeing the markets, the stock market, like the Australian versus the US dollar, like currency, but I'm also seeing like the stock market, the red liney arrow thing, that goes up to a massive point and then just drops down to like the 10% aisle from like the 80-90% aisle. There's a massive hit here, and you're just going to be so pissed if you've invested into something like a, like an online thing, or some sort of new business. You're going to feel like you've been robbed, and it's going to make you want to just walk away and throw your hands up and say, well, if that's how you're going to play it, then fuck it, you're on your own. I'm not coming back, kind of thing. Punch me out, pay me out, I'm out. It's like you're giving up hell quick. Taurus. Outcome, Nine of Cups reverse. See, to me, this really does speak about just a lot of misplaced trust, a lot of difference of opinion, oppositions, false freedoms, being sold a shitbox and told it's a Lexus. Knight of Pentacles reversed. We had that hanging out somewhere before, didn't we? I know, Swords. A lot of knights showing up. The Knight of Pentacles reverse, really. Oh, excuse me, so we're going on 5:30 AM here on Monday morning, so definitely my cup of Jojo. Big Jojo. Knight of Pentacles reverse. Stagnation. In Rita, lack of determination, direction, being a bit narrow-minded, being a bit boastful, being a bit rude about it, maybe putting others down for them not having what you've got yet. So, you know, what can be given with one hand can be boom, 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 taken with the other. That's right. Queen of Pentacles is coming in after that knight, but she's upright, unlike that knight who's upside down. I don't know why, but the Queen is telling me that even though you're going to go through a period of a lack of determination, direction, you are going to find it, and you're going to move forward with a lot of prosperity and well-being at your feet. With a lot of abundance, opulence, you know, a lot of comfort here, a lot of generosity here, a lot of security here. With, you know, you're going to have a lot of grace, a lot of dignity. You're going to have a lot of richness about you, not just in the pentacle factor, but in the pentacle factor. Can't get nothing if you don't move forward, though, Taurus. The consensus of this reading is back to what I said sort of earlier. I think I even thought it, or I said it one of the two. As Taurus, the consensus here is lines in the sand need to be drawn. You need to work out whether, if this is a person you're trying to connect with, whether this is really worth continuing. It seems like there is some buckles in the brakes. It's not complete. It's not where I would like to see it to be for you, Taurus. I would like to see something a little bit more settled. I do see that you have extremely strong feelings for this person, and there's somewhat for you too. I don't believe as strong as what you've got for them. You've got the hots. You got it bad. You know what I'm saying? You're a hell bad. You're like a dog with a bone. You just got to rip that to shreds and get it on in there. You know what I'm saying? Taurus, I think you might be having some sexual frustrations going on. I'm just going to put that out there, because I do feel that I want sexual healing. Sexual healing now, baby, is what I need. And I just thought I'd pull an extra. Pull an extra, why not, while we're singing these songs. Virgo, Hermit, you wanna get on a page with someone, or you wanna do something, but you've just realised last minute snap that no, that's not the best way to go. Being alone is the best way to go. Exactly. Seven of Wands again showing up here. So those you know, oh, so sorry, so tired. Otherwise you're not going to make the gains. You know what I mean? The weak must fall to the waistline, so the strong can grow stronger by pulling the weight of those that have fallen behind them. You're studious, you're youthful, or you're connecting with someone as such. There's information to be found, and this will create a shitload of security, a shitload of monetary. Something about a house, whether it's your parents' house and they're going to sell and you're going to get your inheritance portion, whether you are being gifted the house, something about the old family home. That is very strong for you throughout August. I need to get that cup of jojo. Oh, most definitely need the jojo. Okay. Redsky is right, yo. Just a little tiki-taka target. And you want to have butt off. How lovely. So, thank you so much for joining me. Like, share, subscribe. I would most greatly appreciate it if you would do that. If not, oh good, I understand. And I want to say, Taurus, I hope you have a wonderful August 2021 from Redsky's Righteous Readings, running readings on the run, because we're hiding, I guess. I don't know what we are, who we are. I know you are, I said you are, so what am I? Well, there you go. Didn't resonate in the first round. Maybe it resonates for you. Thank you, Taurus. I will see you in the next round. September readings. I know it's September. Oh my God. Love ya. Subscribe ya. And I'll see you on the next round. Oh, Redsky's Righteous Readings. Raw and righteous. Bye, yo.